Hello everybody, I'm Christian Lamitschka for Country Music News International, and today on the show we have Matt Farris. Matt, welcome.
Hey, how are you?
Matt, we figure out that we both like eating.
Yes, I don't miss many meals. The food here in Nashville is great, so it's good to be here for a couple of days.
So what's your favorite food here in Nashville?
I go for the barbecue. It's pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of good barbecue places out here, and Southern food, you got to get sweet tea, so.
Did you spend some time at Rippy's?
Yeah, I've been at Rippy's, I've been at Jack's, and Rodizio's up on 2nd Avenue. It's a Brazilian barbecue buffet.
Oh, okay.
They just bring food out and they cut it off a skewer for you, and it's absolutely amazing.
Matt, we want to show our listeners and readers more about your personality. Folks, that's why we started with eating. And
I'm good at that.
Oh yeah, me too. I can tell you. And we will never go on a diet, folks, because it was so expensive to fill our stomach with all the good food.
It is. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
You go to McDonald's, you get 99-cent Big Mac or an $8 salad. I'm going to get a Big Mac.
I try always the salad. Yeah. Believe me.
I keep right there.
Yep. No, well, tell us something about the last books you read.
I haven't been doing a lot of books, but I know I do like Stephen King, because I like that thriller and sci-fi stuff, so it's pretty cool.
So, what's your favorite movie?
Movies, that's really tough. There's been a lot of really good movies out lately, but I'm into horror movies, so I like getting scared, which doesn't happen a lot because there's not a lot of scary movies out, but pretty much anything scary would be cool. I like the older stuff, like The Exorcism and the stuff that actually might scare me a little bit. And then some of the comedies are good. Like there's a couple new comedies out right now that I do want to go see, so hopefully I'll check them out this week.
So, what are you doing in your spare time?
Spare time, not much spare time. I'm doing probably 300 shows a year, so I don't have much spare time. But when I do, I get to spend time with my little boy. He's now almost 4. So the first time I think we interviewed, he was just born, so it's pretty cool. So we've known you for a couple years now, this thing. But he's almost 4, and I get to go fishing with him and spend time with him, and then I go back on the road, and of course he'll come up on stage with me at some of my shows, and that's what I do in my spare time. Is I'm daddy.
So, any plans to get him as background singer or as official partner for a duet father-son?
Yeah, he's now he's 4. I mean, he's singing all these songs with me anyway, and it's really cool. I mean, people that he's sang with me on the main stage at Country Thunder, and he just sings a little bit. He's just having fun. He's not really doing the notes or anything, but he's singing and it's having fun. And he actually got to sign autographs, which was really cool. So he opens the CD and he just scribbles on it, and people are like, "That's really cool. I'm getting an autograph from Matt and his son," so it's pretty cool.
Please tell us a little bit, how did you spend Christmas time and New Year?
Oh man, Christmas was pretty crazy because I had to have Christmas the day before Christmas and the day of Christmas. So Christmas Eve, my son went down the stairs at 4:30 in the morning and decided that it was time for everyone to wake up in the house. So it was Christmas already. So we did Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. We do 2 days, and then I left and I went to Mexico, and I did it's called King's Day in Mexico. They celebrate, I think it's 20 days of Christmas. Yep. Pretty much. We went down and donated a bunch of toys. We did 800 toys to kids in Mexico.
So, what was your New Year wish?
Actually, it was getting a new single out to radio, and that actually came true, so I'm really excited about it. We released Me or the Whiskey to radio, and we're already getting ads on Billboard stuff, on Music Row stuff, and we're just picking up and doing more shows and getting our name out there and keeping with our publicity team, Core PR, which is pretty cool. They're always on top of things and getting me everywhere I need to go. So.
Would you, by the way, we talked about it, but not at father-son duet, but would you like to see your son in the future in the music business, as you know how hard it is?
It's definitely a tough business, and I think that growing up into it and doing the things that I've done, I think showing him that how hard it is, and how when you do get that one yes and you sign a deal and you get a publicity team, you get a team together that really works, then yeah. But some of the beginning stuff and how much you get turned down and how many no's there are, That's the hard part. It would be to see him have those no's, but to see him get that yes would mean a lot. So
Some of the experience you made were not so happy.
Yeah.
Which one you don't want to see that your son will have the same experience?
I've had a lot of there's a lot of record labels, and they'll say, "Oh, we'll sign you," or there's a lot of publicity teams that say, "Oh, we do this, we do that." But the team I have now, it's Core PR. They push me to do, I don't even know, probably 20 shows a day during CMA Fest. And some people would complain about that. I'm like, well, let's do 25 shows. But some of those people that just kind of dig into your pocket. So now that I found a good team, I'm pretty excited about it.
So the whole family is happy about what you're doing now. What does your son said when you are too much time on the road?
He just said, "Daddy, are you singing?" And as long as I FaceTime him, so I have an iPad on stage, and I'll go and I'll hit FaceTime so he can watch our shows. And he watches our shows before he goes to bed, and I'll talk to him in the morning, and I make sure I'm always face to face. So.
Oh, that's cool. So he can follow you completely, whole 24 hours.
Yeah, and I do Facebook Live, so I set the iPad up next to the stage, and it's 2 hours, and I'll go over and I'll wave at him, and I'll talk to him, and it's pretty cool to be able to do that. And then I do call him, and he'll call me, and he has an iPad himself, so he can FaceTime. It just says Daddy, and he just hits the camera. So,
how looks a typical daddy child day?
Oh man, he wakes up real early and wants to go to the park. So we're always going to the park, and he just wants to run. But then he wants to go and play the drums and play guitar and sing, and we set up a stage in the house pretty much. He has a microphone stand, and he'll get back on the drums and play, and then he says, "You sing this time," and then we'll just kind of switch spots, and he likes that pretty. That's pretty much a daddy Sunday.
So folks, you see how a great daddy he is, which great personality he have. He takes care about his family. You know now what he likes to eat here in Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah. We've worked out that we both have a favorite food. And if you want to keep up to date about him and his career, his touring information, everything else, you can stay here on Country Music News International, where we keep you up to date, or you go to
MattFarrisCountry.com, and that'll lead you to all my social networks.
Have a good one here from Nashville, Tennessee.
Thank you.